And we are live on YouTube. So if anybody is watching this live stream, God bless you. That you're that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. You're in the right place at the right time. You certainly can be a fly on the wall to this meeting, which is for our TL2L and MSFMOD level members. So welcome. And now we're going to move over to our title screen. So welcome. This is a special edition of Massive Success for TL2L and MSFMOD level members. My name is Rob Gearing. I'm the admin and owner of the TL2I Cash Mailer and leader of Team Massive Success. And I've got the great pleasure and honor to have some of our top level members here with us tonight to kind of support me in this talk that we're going to do. And we're actually looking right now at the TL2L level, which is the next to the highest level that we offer at the TL2I Cash Mailer. And you notice there's no video here. This video will be in that area. I think we're pretty much below that stop sign there. So we are actually recording a live training video with, again, some of our great leaders here with me tonight. So first and foremost, congratulations, welcome. If you have just come into the TL2L level, you made a great decision. And we're going to talk about what power you have now, what features and benefits. And then we're going to also show you what's higher, what's the next level, and do a compare and contrast. And that'll be our focus for this session today in this training video. So without further ado, I'm going to begin scrolling down. By this time, if you get to the TL2L level, you pretty much know the drill. Step one, setting up your profile, getting your downline builder set, meeting with me. All those things I would imagine have been completed. So, but if not, I would, definitely recommend that you do getting connected in WOW app. We have 3 powerful WOW app groups. We have our WOW and Beyond for our beginning TL2I members. We have Team Massive Success for our folks that are following the 7 steps to your success list building, income building course. And then we have our All-Star group is for people who have excelled, completed a really good setup, meets all the requirements of a good TL2I funnel, traffic leads to income funnel. And they get rewarded by getting into our team rotator. And that's a nice honor. They're getting bonus free traffic and a little additional coaching as well in our WOW group, just for those folks, again, our all-stars. So if you're at the TL2L level, you should be an all-star, but you have to make sure that you follow through all the setups and then done everything that you need to do. So it's not a given. You can't necessarily buy your way into being successful. You have to also show up. Buying your way into something is only one way, is only one part of the plan. You have to also be present. And that's one of the things that is just obviously an important tenet of life and of business. So just continuing to scroll down here, what you get is the following as a TL2L level member. And just a quick history of the TL2L level. It stands for Traffic Leads to Leverage. Now, if you recall, you may know a guy named Joel Terrian. So I've worked with Joel Terrian for a couple of decades now. We kind of maybe even came up together, just different paths and different things that we've done and different focuses. But I was a part of Joel's GVO program back when it started. He now is famous for Got Backup, and that's one of our income recommendations and program recommendations through our training in our income section of our downline builder. But I think it maybe was I'm trying to think how many years ago. Let's go back to about 20 I don't know, maybe 2012, 2013, something like that. So along the lines of 10 years ago, he came out with a program. He started with GVO. I think he had something else. Maybe it was called something else before that. But GVO is what Joel was known for when he really first kind of, hit everybody's radar screen. Then he came out with something called, it was called, and it had the word leverage in it. I'm actually trying to remember. It wasn't GVO leverage. It was, gosh, golly, I'm having, having a moment there. but the word leverage was in the program. So let's just go with, GVO leverage, right? But it wasn't that, but it's something along those lines. So I was involved in that, and I kind of married what I was doing at the time with traffic leads to income into that, that entity, and came up with the traffic leads to leverage. Um, oh, Pure Leverage, I think was the name of that. Yes, Pure Leverage was the name of that program. Yes. So I married the word leverage in and made a level out of it. So for people who came forward with us, we as Team Massive Success take on projects, and we take on, good resources, and we do it as a team. So we said, well, for people that come into this Pure Leverage new program from Joel, you'll get a TL2L upgrade. Well, why did we do the L? Because of leverage. So the traffic leads to income, or traffic leads to leverage level, I should say, that married up with the Pure Leverage program. And there we go. That's how it kind of came about. Now, time passed, and that program kind of faded away, and we obviously kept moving forward. But I don't change the names of the levels, so it has remained as the TL2L, traffic leads to leverage level, to this day. But it's changed. Back in that day, there was no paid traffic co-op, and that's just one of the features that was added to this level over time. So it's probably not even recognizable to what it was back in the day. But the the differences in versus a free member, if you look at what a free member gets for sending out mails to our membership, and we have over 8,000 subscribers here at the TL2I Cash Mailer. So, would you rather mail every 72 hours or every 4 hours? Okay, every 4 hours for the TL2L level members. How about earning a penny per click of all emails that you click on from your cash mail inbox versus a quarter of a penny? Okay, that's a no-brainer. How about 50% commissions on referral purchases? And our highest product is $750. That's a pretty nice commission. What is that, about $375 commission at that level? 10,000 credits per day versus 1,000 per month. That's a huge gap there, right? From free member to TL2L. But that's what it is. And that was one of the features that really got people's attention, because every day you log in, you literally can send a mail to the entire membership and then some, right? So people then started banking a lot of credits, and this is before we became a cash mailer. So now cash is used to buy credits. There still are ways to earn credits based on your downline's activeness, or activity, I should say. But their credits aren't as plentiful as they used to be when we were just a regular, ordinary viral mailer. But it's still a very strong feature, obviously, to get those credits that are kind of harder to come by. You don't have to necessarily worry about, you can keep your cash that you're earning by clicking from the cash mail inbox, and that cash stays safe, and then you have plenty of credits to do your mailing. So it almost creates a automatic process, but not quite. What about being able to save 25 email templates? I think a lot of people like to change up and try different verbiage on their emails. It's nice to save and just go right to your Rolodex of templates. And some of these things that I'm referencing, I think I mentioned cash mail inbox. Again, that's a button on the left-hand side. Your templates are right here under templates. So all your areas of the site are found in this left-hand column here. So I just wanted to kind of scroll up and show that as I'm referencing some of these features. Okay. So continuing to scroll down, see, it's a lot that you get, right? When you get up to the higher levels, everything is better. Everything becomes bigger and better. It's just like the state of Texas when it comes to these top tier levels of the TL2I Cash Mailer. What about being able to mail to your downline without spending credits? I think that's the same for everybody. So I can't really say that's anything super special. The 25% referral surfing bonus, that's better at this level than it is it gets better as you escalate up to the higher levels of the program. And that's what I referenced about building a team and having a downline who are also clicking on, back to our cash mail area, cash mail inbox. They're coming here and they're clicking on cash mail, but you're also earning credits from their activity. So we're kind of a hybrid then, a pay to click and a traditional viral mailer that incentivize you for the activity of your downline via credits. More, more mailing activity for you, in other words. One of the big things is, of course, our traffic co-op. Now you get one, at this level, you get one share. You get one share, which is 100 paid clicks every month. That's pretty much the biggest feature here. And I'm wondering why I don't actually have that bullet pointed. So probably so I can do this video and call it out via right now here in the moment. But that is a huge part of what we do here. So Massive Marketing Success is our one of our training blogs. The TL2I Traffic Co-op blog is one of our big training vehicles. And our marketing funnels are found in these various training blogs. But again, that 100 paid clicks, that basically pays for about, well, I would say $50 in that neighborhood of that $75 a month that that people pay to be a TL2L member. So that is huge. So we'll throw that in as a bullet point, right? So when you're watching this video, it'll all match up pretty nice. How about 25 custom programs to the downline builder versus 2 that a free member can add? That's huge. So yeah. So the idea is to get more people to come aboard this level, and we're going to talk about the next level up, which is the MSF Massive Success MSFMOD level that we call it here at the TL2I Cash Mailer. And you'll see that there's an escalation of, you get even more at the MSFMOD level, with one exception that we'll talk about when we get over there. So we're going to check that out next. So I'm going to go ahead and close this window, or I'm going to log out actually. I'm going to log out of this TL2L account, and I'm going to go into my own account, which is MSFMOD. And here we go. And this nicely demonstrates how easy that bonus is to get those 10,000 bonus credits every day. I'm just going to pay with commissions, but it's 0. So I don't have to really pay anything, and completing the purchase. No money exchanged hands. And yet I just earned 10,000 credits. And as you can see, this lovely login spotlight ad. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, that's what this is. You'll see this for a few more days. So take advantage of that. Let the timer count down, and then go ahead and you can do a rating actually. So I'm going to say excellent and bravo to our YouTube channel, which is where this video is heading. And you get an additional 10 credits for doing that. But look at that, I got 30. So why? Probably because I'm an MSFMOD level member. So everything is bigger when you're up at the the upper tier levels at the TL2I Cash Mailer. So let me go to my account. Okay, so we're off the login spotlight ad, and everything kind of looks the same. Again, there will be a video here. So if you just came in as an MSFMOD member, welcome, congratulations. You have the highest level that we offer at this program. So kudos, congratulations. And we're going to hit right to what you're actually getting. So now you can mail, now you can see the difference between 2L and MSFMOD. You can mail now every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, you can sit there, mail. And if you have, the credits that I have, and you may have built up a credit kitty like this, though mine is dwindling, and I'm going to tell you about why in this auto send feature, which is exclusive to MSFMODs. I'm going to tell you about that in a second, but I have 844,620, but it's dwindling, right? but I could afford to mail every 2 hours if I wanted to, right? Or set up automatic email. So we do have that updated in here. I'm also earning a penny a click. I'm getting 60% commissions. 60% is better than 50%. I'm getting the 10,000 credits per day. The email templates are the same. The referral surfing credit bonus is the same. One of the differences would be I am getting 200 bonus clicks, paid clicks for our paid traffic co-op. So that's the difference between this level and the TL2L. TL2L gives you 100 paid traffic credits per month, or paid traffic, 100 paid clicks in our paid traffic co-op per month. So that's pretty cool. That's an ongoing, subscription, if you will. So that paid traffic just keeps continuing. You can buy more if you want, but you have that base set up. With the MSF mod, you get 200. You get a bonus of 200 paid clicks in the paid traffic co-op, but then you have to set up a subscription for that paid traffic going forward. And pretty much the reason behind that is no matter what we would charge for an upgrade, we can't fund the paid traffic is a fixed paid expense every month. So it would just be fiscally impossible to be able to promise, that level of paid traffic every month for God knows how many years, right? So that's where we had to kind of make a distinction between the two levels. One is a rental. When you're paying a monthly, it's rental. When you do a lifetime upgrade one-time payment, which is what MSF mod is for $750, that's it. You never pay again. You're getting the 200 paid clicks as a bonus, but you're done when it comes to the TL2I, the TL2I CM, traffic least income cash mailer portion of your upgrade is paid for in full for the rest of your life. Whereas that $75 a month TL2L level member is subject to their credit card declines or they cancel or whatever. That's it. So you could actually end up paying more at the TL2L level over time than just by coming in and going all in right away. So one of the things too about paid traffic now is that we set up in our buy traffic and upgrade buttons right here, buy traffic and upgrade. So if you wanted to do your MSF mod, this is where you come. But you can also then purchase your additional, beyond your bonuses or your monthly allotment, you can purchase additional paid traffic at these great costs. And it gets cheaper as you go down the line. You notice I give a discount with each package. So it's cheap. It's cheaper per, it starts out at 50 cents per click and goes down, I think, to as low as 41 or 42 when you get down to, if you buy a bundle of 4,000 paid clicks for the $1,600. And our paid traffic is not viral mailer traffic. It's proven to work. It's T1 top tier traffic from one of the top solo ad providers, around. Somebody that knows what they're doing. And I partnered with them for now coming on, I think it's been, I sometimes have trouble remembering exact years when things started, but it's been a good 3, maybe even 4 years, something along those lines that we've been using this provider with great results. So that's a little aside, but something that is you need to be aware of. That's part of when you get up to these levels, when you get up to the TL2L MSF mod level, now you're kind of thrust into paid traffic. I mean, you actually get it, some form of it with either package. This is where you really become a professional marketer, because now you're generating nowhere near, you're generating nothing close to what you're used to generating with free traffic. Now you're getting, 30, 35 or 40 leads per 100 clicks, whereas in free traffic you may get 1 or 2 per 100 clicks. So that's a big difference in the number of leads, and your follow-up game has to change. You have to definitely step that game up, and that's what creates income in this type of business. It's just that simple. It's all about people. It's all about follow-up. It's all about providing support, not just support, but value. But support is huge. because a lot of people just are that's what they're looking for. They need help, they need support, they want to know there's a real person behind what they're being asked to do, and that makes a world of difference, not just from the owner standpoint, but from the sponsor standpoint too. So our title screen, getting back to our title screen, um, that pretty much covers um, the MSF mod upgrade. I'm going to tell you what the MSF mod stands for in a second here, because that was an earning question. But you're also getting some additional, for anybody that is putting this kind of skin in the game, you're getting one-on-one coaching, but not just on running traffic, answering questions, but really how to really take your business to the next level, how to close deals, how to close sales. I help close for you. So literally it's a closing service. And that's a real powerful thing too. So we do appointments with anybody, but when we're talking with MSF mod level members, it's a different conversation, and it's definitely, um, you know, definitely next level stuff. God, that have experienced it and been in sessions know exactly stuff that's um, stuff that you don't know, you've never really been shown. You're talking to somebody who's done it and has had success, and a lot of it is this interpersonal marketing, this interpersonal contact, that we recommend that you do as well, not just something that an owner does or that I do, but something that you learn to do, to take your business to where you want it to go. That connecting with people, and everybody's different. So the sessions are customized. Be your consultant, your mentor, your coach, maybe even your life coach. I don't have a problem getting my 2 cents on just about any topic when it comes. I've been through a lot of things. I have a lot of life experience, and I'm always a good shoulder to cry on too, and a good ear that will listen. And I believe in a complete comprehensive approach to business, and weaving life into that as well, I think is an important aspect. So one thing I do want to highlight when we talk about MSF mod is please go and hit auto send, and start getting your email set up. It's as easy as subject line for every day, a message body for every day, link for every day, and how many credits you want to spend every day. My advice is to max out each one. Now, I'm noticing I'm in my auto send right now, and what I'm promoting is my YouTube channel. But my credits are 5536, but I actually have been ramped up now to 5572. Oh my goodness, I need to update that. 5572 and save. And look, it's going to put me through the checker again, but that's okay. And I'm going to confirm that. And let's just make sure that all my parameters are still set. My Sunday message will be sent to my downline referrals. It's still active, and the credits reflect what my max spend is. So that's something I want to do with each one of these, but I'm not going to do it just for the sake of time. But every day, and notice how my link is the same pretty much, but my subject line varies. Hint, hint. If you're doing the same opportunity every day, mix up your subject lines for sure, and your message body as well, the body of your email. But the subject lines is really what people look at, and they're basically just in there to click a link and earn some cash. So it's more about the page in the viral mailer than it is the email, in my humble opinion. Okay, but this will not. People say, well, why don't you offer this to the other levels? Well, no, because I want the people that have put skin in the game, that one-time payment that may make your collar get a little tight and a little lump in the throat. I want you to feel like you walk away not with that feeling that you're getting so much value that it's on the ball's in your court. But I want to create as much value, so I give you the opportunity to take advantage of it, so that it's never a concern about whether I overspent or not. I want you to feel like you got one over on me, which you probably did. because everybody and their brother will tell you that owners shouldn't do lifetime upgrades for the very fact that, it could end up, it's like an annuity. That's a good, it's like an annuity of marketing, of internet marketing, we're taking a chance that, we're hoping, I'm not hoping, I hope you're going to be with me forever. But these financial institutions that do annuities, they're probably hoping that, hey, that person forgets about the whole thing, and, doesn't, I hate to say, doesn't live long enough to, enjoy the long fruits of it. But that's what insurance is about. We can't kid ourselves on that. But my hope is the opposite, that you laugh all the way to the bank that you got one up on me. I don't want to get one up on you on this, in this package. I just want to provide value. So that's why we will keep the auto send to the MSF mod level. Now, MSF mod, a little history on that. So before we turned over from traffic leads to income VM to the TL2I cash mailer, we had an intermediate kind of a product, I guess we could call it. We called it the MSF 500. So massive success formula is MSF, and I had moderators. So Michael Lipsy, I think, was a moderator. Maybe not. Maybe you weren't a moderator. Michael Kameyer was. I had a handful of moderators, and in our other conference software, these moderators would basically stand by, and everybody would take turns in the room, and we gave live support. It was literally closing the deal for people. People would send their people to the room for a presentation, and I was training all the moderators on how to give the presentation to basically close deals to our high level package. And it was an interesting concept. Like, sometimes concepts it didn't quite take off like we hoped, but it's something that we may reconsider in the future, of having a live support room. But you got to have the people that are willing to sit there and stay awake. And when somebody pops in, boom, you gotta turn on the juice and do what needs to be done. So that's kind of the history of why we call it the MSF mod level. So thank you very much, though, for whether you chose TL2L or MSF mod. We appreciate you. We hope this tutorial was helpful, of all the things now that you have at your disposal here at the TL2I cash mailer. And I thank you for attending this meeting. So we are going to end the recording. Our live audience, we're gonna ask you to come back, actually, and then we're going to do a little bit of Q&A with you guys. But we're going to end the meeting, which will close everything out, and then my live audience, come on back, and we'll do a little bit of Q&A on what you just learned today, which is part of more value that we're planning on adding to these higher levels of the TL2I cash mailer private coaching, that you won't even be able to find a recording, or if you would not be able to. It would be private, or it would be restricted by password or something like that. So that's another hint of some future expansions. We're always looking to add value for the people who are putting skin in the game in our little world of traffic lease income. So thank you very much, and to your massive success.